Grasshoppers, get up. Let's go. Wake up. The great and wonderful and talented Elaine Stott, the most popular player to play Survivor, here with again today.
Yeah,
How you
I
doing?
had to wake up early.
What time did you wake up
This
today?
is early.
What time did you get up today?
5 minutes ago.
You did not.
I did too. I woke up. Well, it's been like 10 minutes. 10 minutes ago.
But I thought we worked on that. Like last time on Tuesday, we were up at 5 o'clock in the morning, weren't we?
No, I went to bed at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's what it was. What time did you go to bed then?
I don't know. I fell asleep watching old seasons of Survivor. It was like probably like 2.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so I like to do my homework here and be prepared, right? So the dog, the animal that your father killed was a Chihuahua, correct? What was it?
A chinchilla.
Hold on one second.
I've told you the same story 25 times.
Hey Siri. Is a chinchilla a dog?
No.
Sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again, please?
Is a chinchilla a dog?
Okay, I found this on the web for is a chinchilla a dog. Check it out.
Huh, it's a rodent. It's a rodent.
I know. I keep telling you.
Man,
You don't listen to me.
I do listen to you.
Old people are so stubborn.
But I like to be thorough and make sure that
you're thoroughly wrong. I keep telling you, you're thoroughly wrong.
I understand now. I'm incorrect. I'm incorrect totally.
Did you watch Survivor last night?
Yes, I did watch Survivor. I watched the whole thing. Stayed up for the whole thing. Yep.
What did you think of Sandra?
Oh, that's right. She quit. I was going to give you a hard time about that because I know you two are buddies. That was really surprising. Like, and it wasn't even.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know that she had raised the flag. I had no idea that she had raised the flag.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I was surprised by it, but she's been getting a lot of hate and stuff online for doing that. I still don't think it takes away from anything that she's done over the other 3 seasons that she's played. I just don't. You know what I mean? Like.
I guess
she knew. Listen, this is Sandra knowing that she's not going to win that competition. She knew she couldn't. What's the point in staying there for 20 more days?
Competition is though. But that's a big part. And I'm with you. She's obviously shown to win twice. Like you and I have played the game. So if we were to go out there and play against somebody that already won the game and as good a player as she is, she would be a target right away, right?
Yeah.
So to win the second time was amazing that she did it. So you got to give her full marks for it. And obviously you've got to stay out there for 39 days. So it's hard. It's not that easy. I guess my only thing, you go into the game knowing it's Survivor, and that is part of surviving Survivor is the staying out there in the elements and sleeping in the dirt and all that kind of stuff. So
but I just think that she knew that she wasn't going to win the comp coming back. And
how do you know? How did she know that? She didn't even know what the competition is.
Nah, but they're typically like balance stuff, and then you got to do a puzzle. You got to run through a course, or you know what I mean. I just think she thought she didn't have a shot of getting back in. So what's the point? And I don't blame her. Yeah. That's rough out there. A lot of people don't. They think it'd be it's so easy. It's not.
Right.
It's not as easy as it looks.
So people are beating her up on social media.
Oh yeah, they're eating her up, or basically saying she doesn't deserve to be called queen and this and this. But dude, she won twice. You'll never take that away from her.
Yeah,
so
I mean the fact that she won twice, she wants to be called queen. She deserves it, and there's no question. It's just
and then just because she raised the flag on this one, like the people that watch don't understand how hard it is on the island. So I can imagine how much harder extinction is than just actually playing the game. Because, at least in the game, you have a competition every other day. You got stuff to look forward to. And from what they're saying about Edge is rough.
Yeah, there's nothing to do, right? You're sitting there. Yeah, for us, those days where we didn't have anything it dragged on. I mean, we had stuff to do. We would find stuff to do, right? Go get firewood and fix up camp and all that kind of stuff. But to sit around and do nothing for who knows how many days it'd be tough. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame her. I mean, it's whatever. I just don't think people should come so hard at her. It's
Right.
stupid. Like
Right.
until you get your ass out on. I know Russell Hanson's been giving her a lot of stuff,
Really?
and yeah, he's been basically being bully online. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that's another thing about the social media. It's so easy. People act so tough when they're at a computer, right, thousands of miles away from somebody. Like if they're sitting with somebody face to face, would they really say all those things that they're saying? That's what I hate about social media. Like,
yeah, well, I mean, it was a good episode though. It was Rob finding all those fire tokens and
yeah.
Should have known that was gonna happen.
Right. What's the guy's name that got voted off?
Who got? Oh, Yul.
Yul.
Yeah, I hated to see Yul go. I love Yul. I wish he would have won.
You know what's funny too, though, watching this season with all these people that have already won. There's a certain level of it's almost arrogance, but I mean this in a good way. They're very confident in themselves, right? Because they've won the game before. So when they get voted off, it's a real shock to them, obviously, right? Because they view themselves as great players, and they are obviously to win. But that's the game, right?
Yeah, that's the part about it. I'm curious to see, like, who do you think is going to come back from Edge of Extinction?
Who do you think's going to win it? Like, get back.
No, who do you think is going to come back from Edge of Extinction?
Well, because Rob has just done so well in challenges. As you said, if it's whatever the challenge is, if it's got he's historically very good at puzzles, although he screwed one up this season, right? So you'd think that he'd have to be the guy you'd look at that has the best chance of doing that, but it's a tough one.
Yeah, I think that's who's going to come back. It'd either be him or Natalie.
Yeah,
who get back in the game.
Yeah,
which I'd rather for Natalie to battle back. That'd be awesome. But
we'll see. There's going to be some more twist to it. It's good. So they really haven't said anything about what's coming up, right? It's just there's going to be some kind of a way to get back in the game.
Nah, they'll have a battle back comp, and then.
Yeah, but don't you think it's going to be some special twist to it? I mean, look at nobody knew that our thing was. Nobody would have known that our game was going to be the way it was. I mean, first of all, there was no Maroon. Right, and Rob and Sandra are there. I mean, I just got a feeling there's going to be some special twist to it that goes, wow, we didn't even expect that.
Nah, I think they're going to have a comp, and Rob will probably win his way back in it.
Okay. We'll bet that. So I think you think it's just a plain, simple competition to get back in the game, and one person.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything crazy or special to it. I mean, what could they do to be so special?
Well, maybe it's more than one.
I think the fire tokens and stuff you might. Like you could use your fire tokens to buy advantages or, in the comp or something. I don't know.
I think it's going to be more complicated than that. I think it's going to be more than one person has a chance to get back in the game.
Well, no, they're going to have a couple battle backs. They're not just going to do one. I think they're going to have a couple. Okay. I think they're going to have two. They're going to have one coming up soon, and then they'll have one later on in the game.
Yeah. All right. All right. Okay. So about you. So you what time did you go to bed last night? Sorry, this morning.
2 or 3.
Okay, good. No, we're getting better like that. See progress. Huh? I'm serious. It's progress. Right.
Progress. Yeah. I'm going to go outside today. It's going to be like 78 degrees. So I'm going to go outside and I got to extend the floor in my garage and on the far end of it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to Lowe's and get some plywood and some boards, 2x4s, and.
Is it a cement floor?
No, no. My grandpa built a garage when he was 72 years old, and it's made out of that old tin metal, but it's dude, that thing ain't never it ain't never going anywhere. But it's got gravel floors, so what happens is because half of it, the backside of it's underground. The water seeps through the floor and stuff. So I got one section of my garage that's got like some furniture. It's like a storage. It's got like some furniture and this, that, and the other. Well, I'm going to extend the floor, because it's elevated to keep it off the ground where water gets in. So I'm going to extend the floor because I got a bunch of stuff I got to shove in there. So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to extend the floor.
You know what you're doing with like a saw and hammer and all that?
Tom, I build stuff all the time. What are you talking about? It may not be square, but it works. So
why not do it? Do you have a square? Do you have a level and a square and all that stuff?
Yeah, I got every tool known to man.
Okay.
Yeah, I build stuff all the time though, for real. Like
You want to maybe go like a FaceTime or something like that, and I'll show you what to do. Like, make sure you get it
I
done right.
don't need your help. All
Yep.
I got to do is measure the width, cut my boards to length.
Okay, so okay, so a few things. You're only going to make one trip to the hardware store, or like where your Home Depot or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm just gonna I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna go down and measure and see how far I want to come out with the floor.
Right.
And then once I measure, I'll know how many boards I need.
So do I do a little before and after video?
Well, I mean, I could, but
Yeah.
why? So you could critique my work? What's wrong with you?
Of course. Yeah, totally.
Well, I mean, I'll have to build a frame and then like make a box, basically.
Yeah,
is what I'm doing.
you can have this all on video. Have it all on video. Like, have a video like showing us what it is right now and what your plan is. Then along the way, do videos to show what you're doing. Then we can.
So you can critique my work and dog me for it. I know what you're going to do, Tom.
There's a special person here, and we'll put up her question. Special person, your lady. Ask her about building Noah's Ark.
Tell Tanya to get off there and quit telling the public.
I think you're going to build Noah's Ark?
I built Tanya a corner cabinet.
Right.
And she calls it Noah's Ark. It looks like a boat, basically. And she's like, well, you're building a freaking boat. I was like, no, but it works.
Was it supposed to look like a boat?
It works.
Was it supposed to look like a boat?
No, I don't know what. She was complaining, so I thought, well, I could build a corner cabinet and she could quit complaining about not having somewhere to put stuff and this, and this. And so I built one, and then she was knocking on it, saying it looked like Noah's Ark.
So wait, can we see it right now, or what is it?
No, it's down at my grandpa's house.
Oh, okay.
On it, it's down on his porch, but it worked. It served the purpose.
Right.
So functioning is what we go for. It's not visually. It doesn't have to be visually. What's it called? Aesthetic. It doesn't have to be
pleasing.
As long as it works.
Right.
That's all we care about. It's functioning.
So, did you have a plan for this thing when you built this cabinet, or you just like winged it and said, "Oh, I'll throw this in here and see what happens"?
No, she needed something for in the corner, like back here, in this corner.
Right.
And so I built one. It was
No, but did you have a plan though? Did you just say, okay, I'm going to measure, it's going to be like 2 feet wide, 4 feet long?
Yeah, but listen, the only thing, I can't make anything square. For some reason, when I cut stuff, it doesn't come out square. So they may be a little wobbly, like.
So why do you cut a square? I mean, do you have like a square that can cut along a line, or?
No, I can't cut angles is what I was saying. I can't cut nothing like.
Let's give one of those miter boxes. The miter box helps you cut on angles, right?
Well, I got all kinds of stuff now. I got a table saw. I've not even taken out of the box. I've had it in the box for 3 years now. I got all kinds of stuff.
But do you know what a miter box is?
Box. Oh, the hand saw miter box. Yeah, I have one.
Yeah. Okay.
I have one.
So that you can cut at an angle with those things. It's foolproof. You're not. I didn't say you were cool. I did not say
no,
that.
I have a miter box. Yes, I have one, but it's like I don't know. I can't explain it.
Okay.
I can cut something and like use the miter box and cut it, and it was like, oh, this will be perfect, and then take it right over straight, and it won't fit. It won't. I don't know. So what I do is I redneck rig it, and I make it work.
Okay.
And it works fine.
All right. Good.
So
I definitely think, you know what, then you should do a video of you building that floor. Just like do 3 videos. So do a video at the start showing what you want to do, one halfway through, and then one when you're with the finished product. And then we're not going to critique it. We're going to.
You're going to critique it. Listen, what it is my grandpa had built the floor however many years ago.
Right.
Because he raised the floor up because of the water issue and stuff. And so I was just going to extend out what he done. And all I got to do is build me a box frame and then just lay boards on top of it. All you got to do is know the width and how far out you're coming.
What do you use, 3/4 inch plywood, or what are you using?
No, I was just thinking about using boards depending on how far I want to go.
Oh, okay.
But I was gonna buy some plywood because my dogs keep getting out, so I gotta keep every day. It's like a cat and mouse. You know what I mean? Like I fix it where they get out, and then they find somewhere else, and I go fix that, and then so I gotta get some plywood because I'm gonna cut like little pieces and hammer them down in the ground
Right.
at the bottom of the fence. So kind of a redneck rig that. That's what.
Good. And how's your father doing? Where's your father live? Is he close by?
Nah, he lives in South Florida.
Oh,
He's when we went to the finale in December, he had his blood pressure medicine and stuff changed.
Oh.
And ever since finale, he's been sicker than a dog, like dying. Like,
Oh.
yeah. And he said he got to looking on his medication, and everything he's suffering from, it seems to be a side effect. So kind of like he's been having an allergic reaction to the medicine. So he decided, because he's kind of like me, he changed his own medicine. He's like, he decided that he was going to go back to his old medicine, and he's been feeling better.
Yeah.
But I told him he's 65 years old. He's up there with you. I mean, I'd be worrying about dad, like, so.
It's a number. It's like you're getting hung up on the number. I'm getting better every day.
No, but y'all older and damn it. And we got to be looking out for y'all. Y'all get that crony and that's it. You might be done. So
they have a thing here at a lot of the grocery stores where they open up the stores like an hour or 2 hours earlier for the seniors. And seniors are people that are 60.
Do you take part in that, Tom?
No,
I know you're old enough.
No, I'm not going to.
You're lying.
I refuse to. First of all, I'm not doing that. I'm not a senior. It's irrelevant. Secondly, it's meant for people that are going around like walkers and wheelchairs and all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to walk in there bebopping around like that. I was a star of Survivor, season 39, for God's sakes. Did all the work on the thing. You guys all sat around and laughed at Chris.
Yeah. Well, my dad is I told him not to leave the house because he's really bad sick.
Yeah,
and I told him, I said, hell, you don't know, you might have corona. And he's like, no, it's my medicine. It's my medicine. So
it's too bad. And I don't know your father's condition. I don't mean to say judge other people, but it's too bad. Like I'm really a believer if you can get off medicine, and like there's so many healthier ways to cure stuff. A lot of foods can do the same thing, but
he's got diabetes and high blood pressure, and he's not the healthiest.
Right. Does he smoke and everything?
You know what I mean? So it's like, and all them years of running wide open is catching up to him, basically.
Yeah. Well,
but he said it's his medicine. I hope it's not the coronavirus. And then, so hopefully in the next week or so after, his medicine being switched back, hopefully he'll start feeling better. And
has he gotten tested for coronavirus?
Do what?
Has he gotten tested to see what's going on, like the coronavirus?
Nah, he's not got tested. He's literally just been staying at the house because he's almost dying. Like he's like, he can't go 5 seconds without coughing up a lung or like he says his nose is running so much, like it literally makes him gag because his having so much sinus drainage and stuff like that. So I don't know, but he said it's from the side effects of his medicine. He said everything he read on his blood pressure stuff, it's what side effects were. Right. Everything that he was going through. So he was like, he changed it back. So he's going to see, which he said the very next day he started feeling better. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
Yeah.
But,
all right. So he's not killing any more animals with furniture or anything like that.
No, that was literally 20 years ago, Tom.
Right.
It's like once you tell an old person a story, like it just stays in their head, and it's the only one they can remember. And then you mess it up all the time. So it's like your memory plays tricks on you.
Have you had any other family members that have killed animals with furniture, or is it just the one thing?
No, just the one time thing. I took the chinchilla to Florida as I went down. We was on Christmas break. I went down when I was in college, and I took my chinchilla with me, and my dad kind of killed it.
Yeah. So I grew up on a farm where we had cows.
Yeah.
A dairy farm. So we used to. It's funny when I tell the story. You relate to it, but a lot of people think it's like it's unbelievable. But so we'd have the cows, and when we were kids, you kind of like you pretend the cow was your pet kind of thing. But then we didn't have a lot of money like that, so we would slaughter a cow every year. The cow would get slaughtered, and then we had a freezer down the basement, and we'd come back and but the cow would be in the basement. So we have a cow they were petting one day, and like 2 days later, it's wrapped up in brown paper in the freezer. So people think that's kind of cruel or whatever, but that's what they're there for.
Well, my grandpa on my mom's side was a dairy farmer. His handle on the CB radio was called the Milkman. And, we used to go to my granny's house and we'd ride the cows and stuff.
Yeah,
like the calves. My uncle would go and catch the calves and we'd ride on the calves and stuff. We used to have a good time.
Oh, farm was great.
Living on a farm was awesome when you was a kid.
I don't know. I think, maybe I didn't appreciate as much when I was a kid. I think now that I'm looking back at it, it was fantastic. It was great.
Yeah, because I can remember, like, man, when we down here on the farm I live on now, like, my grandpa always had 20 horses. We would ride horses all over the place. We would play in the creek. We would, you know what I mean, like ride dirt bikes. Like it was just awesome. I love living on the farm.
That's good. We had the dairy farm. I know you this one. So when you milk the cows, there's a big, for people to know, there's a big like stainless steel cooler that you dump all the milk into. And there's a big swirler to keep the cream, so it doesn't separate the whole bit. And then these big trucks come, big tanker trucks come and take all your milk to the dairy. So when I was a kid, we always drove like pickup trucks and everything, but the big, semis that would come in and go, the brakes, the air brakes, all that stuff. I just love those things. So when I probably like my second or third year of playing in the NHL, I was in New York here, and back in those days, in the early '80s, the Rangers had a program. And not a lot of teams did it, but where they would pay for you if you wanted to go to school during the summer to make yourself more intelligent. And I think the idea was the guys are going to go to Harvard or Yale, one of these schools, to get some business degree. So I was around here during the summer, and I decided, I looked at a paper one day, and they had there was an advertisement for it. I'll never forget this: Superior Truck Driving School. And so I called the Rangers up and I said, I'm going to go to school. And they're all thinking, I'm going to go to this is great. Tom's going to get this business degree, or whatever. And they said, what are you going to do? And I said, I'm going to truck driving school. And so
did you get to go?
Yeah. So I went for 3 weeks. It was during the summer. I had a blast. It was every person that couldn't do any, like guys that couldn't try any other job. So they're going to be truck drivers. So the first week you're in the classroom, you learn how to do a logbook and the whole bit. Second week you're out in the yard, learn how to back up the trucks and hook them up and unhook them. And then the third week you're out driving the whole time.
Oh yeah.
So it's one, it's got the cab with the 2 seats in the back and everything. So there's one guy driving, there's an instructor in the passenger seat, and then 2 guys in the back. And one of the 3 of us guys that was in my group was a cab driver from New York City. So he wouldn't stop at the stop signs with the big rig, So these are like thousands of pounds. So the instructor was so mad at him because the guy was just so used to driving a cab in New York City, he just wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
So the instructor kept telling him to stop and stop. And one day we're out in the middle of nowhere out in Pennsylvania, and he threw him out of the truck and left him on the side of the road there. He just couldn't take it.
Really?
So I left. Got my truck driving. Probably about halfway through the class, we're out in the yard hooking up the trucks and everything. And one of the instructor comes over to him and he goes, "What are you doing here?" Like somehow they found out who he was. And I said, "I just want to learn how to drive a truck." So once it was done, I never drove a truck after that. I learned how to drive.
Did you get your license though, or no?
And you get the license a little bit, but I never drove after that. I came back.
Dude, you should have went and been a truck driver for a minute during the summers. That would have been so funny.
It would be a blast. I mean, it's a hard life. I mean, a lot of time on the road, but it was a blast. The place we stayed, it was like small little town. The hotel I got $225 for 3 weeks. It's a whole. And I had the nicest room in the place too. I think it had a bathroom. This one didn't have a bathroom, so it was good though.
So you could have been a truck driver and you chose hockey.
Yeah. Hockey. Yeah. And then maybe I never would have met you.
This is true. Like destiny. This was destiny. This was meant to be.
Yeah,
this was meant to be. Old truck driver. I'm gonna have to send you a trucker hat.
Yeah. Oh, I had all the trucker hats.
Big box hats. Yeah, I'm gonna send you one.
Definitely. All right. So you're getting up. You're going to bed earlier. How are you doing the Mountain Dew?
Well, I've not drank one today because I've just been up for 10 minutes.
All right. Let's come back though, right?
Listen, we've got to get this world back to where it's not so chaotic and things can get back to normal and I can go to the gym and do something or whatever. If you're going to ask me to flip tires in the front yard and do some redneck workouts.
What? Why not?
I can't get motivated. It's I just can't do it.
I hate when you say can't. Why?
Well, today I'm going outside. I'm going to build me a floor,
Yeah.
and I'm going to rearrange some stuff in the old garage out there and get it situated.
Like you say to me, like you can't quit smoking cigarettes or can't stop smoking mountain or drinking mountain.
Okay, I don't want to work out right now. How about
Why?
that? How about that? I don't want to work out right now because I'm being lazy. I'm quarantined, Tom, and you're trying to make me exercise.
Yeah, but you can quarantine yourself outside now. It stopped raining. It's nice out today. You can go out and go for a long walk.
Yeah, it's pretty today. No, I told you I got to get that floor built because it's supposed to rain.
All right.
I think it's going to be pretty tomorrow. So I got 2 days to get the floor built and move all the furniture and do everything I need to do.
You're going to be active anyways.
Yes, I'm going to be active.
Outside, fresh air. You're going to be
So
active.
I can sprint in between, like sprinting to get my boards and sprint.
You don't have to sprint. You can
Do some jumping jacks when I pick them up. Like,
you were showing off when you were in Survivor too. Like you're grabbing these big rocks and everything and moving them. They didn't even
whatever. I'm strong, dude. I'm freaking strong to be so little. I'm strong.
But you were showing off though. Clearly, it didn't. If you would move a rock like 10 feet just to move the rock, hey, everybody, look at me.
Whatever. That one rock, it weighed 100 pounds, and I packed it like 50 yards on my shoulder. Yeah. And I brought it because I wanted a seat. Is why I went and got it. The same reason why me and Dean went and packed that big tree trunk up the thing. That thing was heavier and all get out. And me and Dean carried that up.
Yeah.
Huh?
Then you sat there the rest of the day on the rock. This thing though, you didn't do anything all day.
I deserved it. We built a couch is why I brought it up there. But I went and got the rocks so I would have somewhere to sit. I wasn't just going to get them to show y'all, look at my muscles.
Yeah. Well, no, you were doing that. Yes, you were. You were showing, hey,
no, I wasn't either. I wanted a seat.
You waited for the camera to get there and then you moved the rock. Then you went and sat on it the rest of the day. So
you're so stupid. That's not how that went.
Oh, okay.
How you tell a story and how I tell a story, like mine correct and yours is exaggerated.
Well, I don't know. People say that there's 3 versions, right? There's your version, my version, and there's something in the middle. I don't know. I think I'm right usually.
Well, the truth is my story, how I told it. Basically.
You know, we never did figure out why did you sit there and laugh when Krishna cut her finger off?
Tom, you know as well as I do. I was not even there. You know as well as I do.
So everybody doesn't know what we're talking about. When we were out there in Survivor, and again, I'll say it again, Krishna is a very nice person. I joke around with her because we had some differences on the show, but we were not at camp, and Krishna was sitting there, and apparently she had the knife and she was trying to dig into a coconut and cut her finger.
Yeah.
And the way they showed it on TV was that we were all sitting there kind of laughing when she was bleeding out.
Yeah. I wasn't even there, dude. And as soon as I came back to camp and somebody said, Chelsea said, yo, Karishma cut her hand, I walked straight over to her and was like, yo, Karishma, are you okay? You know?
Yeah.
And they just played it up. I mean, they got to have a story. And so they just played it up, but it didn't happen the way that.
They made it look like they made it look like that.
Oh, they made us look like douchebags is what it was. Yeah, I called Karishma after that episode. I was like, yo, Karishma, I wasn't even there. And she's like, I know. And I was like, but, after the show's over, she has done a few podcasts and she said, Elaine wasn't even in camp. So she's, it's not like she's the one that lied or whatever. Like, it's just, they have a story to tell. And she was getting the underdog edit. So it's like they played it up more than it was. But I get that. I understand that. But in the moment, I was like, yo, I wasn't even there. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. You're talking about her behind her back, though. You're saying, I hope she cuts her hand.
No, you're the one that hated Karishma and was like, yo, I want to vote Karishma. Every single vote was Karishma.
Want to win.
Yeah, I want to win. So that's all you. Didn't we? Yeah. I seriously did have the idea that I was going to go out there. We were never going to lose a challenge. I was going to win. And actually, somebody interviewed me. I said that we're not going to lose a challenge. We're going to win every challenge. How do you, Tom? That just doesn't happen anymore.
I don't.
Very seldom does that happen where somebody goes and wins all the challenges.
It was going to happen when I was there. I was bound and determined to make it happen.
Dude, we were our crew was such a cluster. It was like,
I remember we used to say this: okay, when we go out there and we're getting ready for the challenge, let's everybody relax and calm down. Just everybody do their job. All right. When we're going to talk, let's let other people talk so we can have a plan. And it's like once they dropped that puck, it was like everybody.
yeah, that was it. It was like they just started freaking out. Everybody would just start screaming and yelling, and it was terrible. Nobody listened to nobody. But what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? That's the cards we were dealt, and that's how it went. So,
and so who's your prediction? Who are you gonna get you in trouble here? Who's your prediction? Who's gonna win this season 40?
No, I want Nick to win. My boy Nick.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
He's from here. He's from where I'm from. We're from the same hometown. Yeah. So I'm pulling for Nick. Okay. I think he's got a good chance. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. But he's got just as good a chance as anybody else. I'd like to see somebody else from Kentucky win again. That'd be awesome. 2-time winner from Kentucky. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, that's right. He won. Yes, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, Tom, it's called the winners season. Remember? Winners at war. They all won.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with you? Like you.
Let's you just get us back on the show. Get you and I back on the show.
Dude, we should do Amazing Race, Tom.
There's an idea.
Hey, have you ever traveled, though?
Yes.
I can't. Yeah. Are you lying?
I traveled all over the world playing
hockey. Can you speak French?
May we?
Like, say something else besides, oh, oui, oui.
Le pomme de terre, le rôti de bœuf avec une verre de lait.
I have no idea. What'd you say?
I said roast beef, baked potato with a glass of water. A glass of milk.
Yeah. Okay, so you can speak French. So, like, if you went.
Yeah, if we went to France, we could get by. I am not. When I was in, I had to take 4 years of French when I was in school. So when I was done with that, I was very fluent in French. But now I've kind of lost that a little bit. But we would understand what's going on. Have you traveled? You haven't traveled much, right?
Fiji's the only place I've been, son. That was the first time I ever left the country, is going to Fiji.
But if we were to play Amazing Race, though, you would have to listen to me, like, and do what I do.
No, you have to listen to me. Like, you don't listen. Listen, I may be little, but I'm smart. Like, don't get it twisted.
All right, so we get in the competition, though, and everything gets heated. They're all yelling at each other, getting mad at each other. You just need to calm down, all right?
You need to calm down. We
need to win. We need to win.
Tom, as I remember, we was always on the same page.
Yes, we were. I know. Yeah, we were actually. Yeah.
So I don't think it would be a problem. I think you being over the hill might be the only problem we have, and me being a little chunky monkey might be the only problem. That may be the only two problems we face, which I'm okay with that.
We're getting better and better, though. Like, I'm getting in better shape. You're getting in better shape.
Yeah, I told somebody that the other day. I said, I'm not counting my age anymore. I just keep getting better like a fine wine.
Yeah, totally. That's sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's none of these people, they think they get above 60 years old or getting older in general, and they think, oh, geez, I can't do this anymore. I had to get to the gym one time and say, I'm 45 years old. I'm just not going to get any bigger. I'm like, what? Sure you can. You can do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have goals like that. My goals are a little different.
Yeah. What are your goals? But that's the thing. You underestimate yourself. Like you should have more goals.
Listen, I just don't feel like doing it. That's
here's a suggestion right here for Jersey Mike. Hold on one second. You two, steel cage match. Winner chooses losers dying for a month.
Tom would get his ass whooped. Don't get that old man hurt. Don't get him hurt like that. I will mess you up, Tom. I see how you cheat. I see how you cheat in those NHL bouts where you grabbing their jersey and pulling it over their head.
Yeah, just got right there, just like, oh.
Yeah, I see how you cheat. Cheater.
Notice I only pick the videos where I'm winning too, right? I didn't pick any videos where I got beat up.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, all right, so you're doing the garage floor today.
Yeah, I gotta go to Lowe's.
Right, you're going to Lowe's. You're getting to bed earlier. You're going to take a video of the process of doing the garage floor.
Well, I might shoot a before and after. I might just shoot the floor.
Yeah.
Before and after. I just got to make some more room because listen, my girlfriend, she's a hoarder, so it's like she has all this furniture. I got a trailer, a 16-foot trailer that has furniture all over it. And so it's my razor trailer. That's what I haul my razor on to like go riding and stuff.
Right.
So I want to empty that trailer off so I can take my freaking razor riding. The only way I can do that is if I extend the floor and make some more storage room on that far side of my garage. So
All right. So this will be like, you know what? You actually are making a lot of progress, getting to bed early. You're going to be outside today in the fresh air working. So you'll get to bed earlier.
hey, I like being outside. I told you it's been raining nonstop here.
Yeah, I do
And
too.
I love being outside. I like going outside and piddling. I'll get my razor out, my chainsaw out, and then just make a day of it. You know what I mean? Like I like being outside.
Being outside's great. Even when it's a little cooler too. I like being outside when it's cool. When I go for my march at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, I don't do none of that. But if I got something to do like piddling, like I'm gonna mess with the dog fence today, and I'm gonna build that floor, and it's not so hot out, so it's gonna be nice.
You know what? Here's an idea. Why don't we do like a virtual marching together at 4 a.m.? What do you think?
What? No,
yeah, that'd be a great idea.
No.
4 a.m. Just like you get a couple of miles in, just get the blood pumping. And you know what we'll do too? You can get your juicer going. If you get a juicer, then we can get up and juice some beets, ginger, turmeric, and
yeah.
Yeah. You know what I realized too, that you probably already know, for your turmeric to really be good and work properly, you have to put a little bit of black pepper in there. It works better so it absorbs it into your system better. Just in case you wanted. So
no, if this whole body takes that stuff in, you gonna make me sick.
You would just be like a machine. Like
because
all the goodness flowing through you there, you're like a machine.
No, flowing out of me is what it'd be doing. I'd be going to the bathroom. Yeah, I can't. My stomach wouldn't handle none of that stuff.
Oh, come on, it's good for you.
You got some big bright ideas, don't you?
Good.
See, I just stick to simple. Let's just do what we always do.
Really?
Get it done that way. Yeah.
Or you could look at it that, you know what, I want to get better every day. I want to get better.
I know, but I've never been the kind of individual to like hit the gym or do this, that, and the other. Like I do it in spurts.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like when I get serious about something, I may do it in spurts. But for the most part, I can't live in the gym. Like that's you, Tommy. That's you, buddy.
No, it's about having a healthy lifestyle. You only need to spend hour and a half in the gym. The rest of it, you can be outside walking, doing activities like, making a floor that's all crooked and all that kind of stuff. Square, like a round floor.
No, it just needs to be semi-level. It don't even have to be level.
No, what is it like? Okay, so why don't we do it like exactly right, the way it's supposed to be? Then you start doing that. Then you do that with everything in your life. Do it the right way.
What are we doing exactly right? The floor?
Yeah.
Okay, well listen, it's already got a redneck floor partially down. So it's like you have to go with what's there. What's there. So I have to make my redneck floor match his redneck floor.
All right. Okay. All right.
It'll work. Listen, it may not be pretty. It may not be the most level. It may not, but it's gonna work. I'm gonna be able to put my furniture on there. It's gonna work. Trust me.
All right. So the other parts of life that we're going to get more discipline, and we're going to like the diet and getting up early and go from. I think the 4 a.m. march together, like a virtual march together, man, that'd be.
No.
Remember, you're a role model.
Yeah, I mean, I can roll. I can't do no marching. Crazy. I live on top of a hill. I can roll to the bottom of it, maybe.
Yeah, you got to get back up again. No, you underestimate yourself so much.
In the future, Tom, these are all goals we're going to shoot for in the future. We're going to shoot for them in the future.
You know what, though? You're actually already doing it. Like you said, you're going to start on Monday, and Monday was this past Monday, and you did. You made improvements. You're going to bed earlier.
I'm improving.
Yeah, and it's going to be a constant process, a process.
Baby steps.
Right.
Got you.
Right. Your father doesn't kill any more animals anymore with furniture. He stopped doing that. He had a habit of doing that before, right? He did that all the time before?
Nope. It was New Year's Eve and we were drinking and partying. He got the chinchilla out to play with it when he was drunk. And he dropped the couch on it. Yeah. Don't drink and
throw furniture at the rat.
Yeah, don't do none of that. So
all right. So making progress. Let's continue the process. You're gonna have a good day outside today.
Good day.
You'll be going to bed by about 1 o'clock in the morning. You'll be tired.
Probably deny it. If I build this floor and stuff, I should go to bed early. Be tired. We'll see.
All right, guys, we're closing the shop up here now because Elaine's going to go to Lowe's.
Yep, gotta go to Lowe's.
We'll be back again on Tuesday. We'll see the progress.
Wait, what's today? Today's Thursday. Okay.
Thursday. Bring down the thunder Thursday. That's the way you'll be talking. Bring down the thunder Thursday.
I'm gonna be thunder striking the nails when I put that floor in. So I'm a thunder strike.
Say it one time. Bring down the thunder Thursday. Come on, say it.
No, get out of here. Get out of here. You're stupid. We'll talk to you later. I'm gonna go build this floor.
All right, get to work.
Bye.